Good afternoon, everyone. That was really awkward. Sorry. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fields of Mistria. Sorry, I got distracted. We are back. We have had the third major update, and we got a little... I don't even know if we even really got into the content, but we got to see a little bit, I think. Oh, yeah, the monsters. We got to see some of the new monsters in the mines. But other than that, I think we're too far behind to get into like the nitty-gritty into the updated content. But we are here now. Sorry. Of course I have to be messaging. Oh, there's Sinister.
Welcome Sinister _ Studio C.
How are you doing, Sinister? How's it going? I feel that. I feel that. Not too bad. It's been a long day. People doing stupid stuff. People telling me stupid things over the phone. I can't even, like... I turn into a basic white person when I talk about this. I'm like, I can't even with some people. And I'm like, it's just hilariously dumb, the stuff that people are willing to say over the phone. Because I'm like, I know that if this person had come in, like, they would never have said this to my face. I'm like, of course, everyone's so brave behind, behind a screen. People are dumb. You know, and sometimes it's funny, like, people are just hilariously dumb. Sorry, now my mom's texting me. Like, I do not understand why people say some of the things they do. I want to say it so bad, but I'm like, I don't want to, like... I don't want to offend people. Oh gosh, I should probably say it. I need to stop being so worried about offending people. But, like, it was, like, a hot bit of crazy. I'm like, what? Yeah, and like, it's funny because everyone who works at my job, they're just like, we just look at each other sometimes and we're just like, why do people? And like, everybody knows exactly what you're talking about. Just some people are just people. That's all I can say about that. It's just people. Let's see. Ooh. What did we get? Oh, we have... I want to try this on. We have a lava cat hat. I have never tried some of these on. I wish you could turn your character in the customization to see what they would look like. So this is the beekeeper's hat that actually matches the outfit that I'm wearing. See, like, if I was, like, more physically fit and just, like, I also don't deal with the heat very well, so, like, my husband does construction, and so during the summer, like, he's miserable all the time, and I'm like, see, I couldn't live like that. I'm like, I can't do it, Captain. So some of these look like you're just, like, holding something on your head. Okay, we'll just put our pumpkin beanie back on. We can get a cape. Let's see what the cape looks like. A majestic billowing cape. I'm gonna take it off, but still we have a cape. I unironically wear a cape now with my other character, but it makes sense with the outfit. It looks cool. I'm actually gonna... Of course, it has to be clay. Couldn't be anything cool. But, like, even in labor, like, my husband has to deal with people. Because he's kind of a manager, so sometimes he has to explain to, like, the homeowners about certain stuff.
Incoming ad break.
And, like, I'm not even the main person on the phones, but everyone at my work is cursed in some way. I have what is called the Curse of the Crazies. If there's a crazy person in the lobby or on the phone, I'm the one who will get them. Took us a while to find my curse, but there it is. Hey! Were you the one who donated a gathering basket to the museum, Rose? Who else would have done it? What an impeccable weaving technique. I'm inspired to try it myself. Not gonna lie, Hayden taught. Let's see. So we have... Ooh, what's that? Caramel candy? Why do I feel like I've never seen that before? Sugar and butter. What's that? Candied lemon peel. Candied strawberries. Okay, anywho, we're going to make a bunch of cranberry juice because we can. Okay, close that. Did we get any... I don't know how we unlock that. No, we didn't. I think it's a perk that you can unlock that you'll get loved like versions of items, and those help build friendship like fast. But anywho, we have... Oh my gosh, quit giving me cranberries! Quit giving me cranberries. Because every time I'm just gonna come and do this again, and it's gonna bug me. Do not give me another extra cranberry. Don't do it. Please, for the love of all that is holy, don't do it. Clam chowder. Yes, I will have a bowl of clam soup. I went too fast and I saw clam and what could have been soup. So I'm... Oh, it's the Saturday market! Nice, nice. Reese is all about Darcy's iced coffee. Ice and coffee must be a capital thing. But I like the iced coffee. Okay, so she has a bunch of recipes. Lemonade. We'll get that one. I don't want to spend like a ton of money in the beginning on recipes, but it's nice to use some of your crops to actually get a little bit more money. Just like how we made the cranberry juice. Didn't I just see the recipe for candied lemon peel? I thought it wouldn't... I thought you couldn't buy the recipe if you already knew it. Did I just waste my money? Because then there's like tea with lemon, hot chocolate, iced coffee. And they sell for a lot of money though. That's the thing. So like for the spicy cheddar biscuit, let's see. Do you have... Okay, so the chocolate cake, the recipe for chocolate cake is 400, but to sell a piece of chocolate cake is going to be 650. Like, that's a lot. So learning the recipes can be very valuable, but also look at the... You have to look at the cooking stat level you have to have, and yeah, some of them we can't even do. I kind of want to get... I don't even know what goes into iced coffee. We're just gonna buy those. Why am I so freaked out? I have $77,000. Okay, so it's milk, ice, and a cup of coffee? Or is that espresso? I don't even know. No, it's coffee. How do you make coffee? I don't think we have coffee beans. Do we have to buy the coffee? Now I'm just confused. How does one procure coffee in this game? Tea with lemon. Okay, and what do you have? Oh, you have hairstyles. On mine, I am trying to buy all of the hairstyles, so I go through and I buy everything. Let's see, do you... let's see. Have a look around, Rose. I've got some new furniture in stock. Refurbished it myself. She actually has more stuff as of the update, but I don't know how much stuff we're going to see. And honestly, I don't spend too much time looking at this stuff, so I'm like, I don't know if this was already here or if it's new. But she had... Oh, no, I don't want to buy it. So, these are crafting scrolls, so you can make things. White wine glass, picnic display, black teacup. What is that? Small box. So these are all just like decorations and stuff. Oh, bathroom wall sconce. Interesting. Not super into that. We haven't even extended our house yet. Okay, there's a bandana. I do like the hoop earrings. I think I'll buy those. There's a maid dress, sneakers, a tangerine hat. I do like the button tank. Okay, there we go. Support my local businesses. Okay. So, I mean, there's not really... Oh, I was checking... Oh my gosh, okay. Checking my quests. So I don't have any, like, major quests. Lake trout. Noodles, salmon. Spirit mushroom tea. I don't think I have the recipe for that. Sashimi, under seaweed, walnut. She needs 3 walnuts. Oh, I have fog orchids. Okay, okay. Let's go back. Oh, wait. Do I have them on my person? I do! Where's Juniper? Juniper! Wrong way. Where are you, woman? There you are. Well, as much as it pains me, I'll have to thank Island for the tip next time I see him. This fog orchid seems to have hidden depths. You've done well to bring it to me. Heck yeah, I made 500 bucks. Okay. Anything else? He wants coconuts. I think I might have coconuts at home. Morel, mushroom, perch, red toadstool. Okay. So I'm thinking about going back to the mines because we're still trying to get gold to upgrade all of our armor and whatnot. I don't think that's the... No, one more. There we go. I always like to start at the top of the levels for each biome. Oh, there's 2 of you. Wow. Come on. Just turn around. Wow. If you like trigger a combo, it won't stop until you've run out of moves. I'm like, could we not? Whoa. There we go. Okay, there's gold over there. Oh, that was supposed to be easy. I just moved forward. Okay, these fire sprite things are really starting to annoy me. I got a flame spirit hat. Oh, come on. You're telling me that's not close enough? Lame. Stuff. Oh, I just created a bridge for it to attack me. Mushroom. There we go. Have not found a use for diamonds yet, but soon. And then we will need a ton of obsidian later. Okay. Oh, I kind of want to go over there, but I don't want to waste too much of my time. There we go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's really hard sometimes, especially if you love what you do and it's like your coworkers that are the thing that you don't like. it's really hard to give something like that up. Even though, like, you're miserable because of your coworkers and whatnot. But, so I felt at the daycare. I'm like, I hated how my coworkers and my boss treated me, but I loved the kids and I loved what I did, and so it took me a long time to finally get fed up with the way that they were treating me. I'm like going about this the entirely wrong way. Yeah, I was at the daycare for 3 years before I finally was just like, I just can't do this anymore. And I think it was also a matter of pride for me because I didn't want to admit that I couldn't do it anymore. And it wasn't that the work was hard. It was like, I think I beat myself up because I thought that I was telling myself that the work was too much, but I'm like, it's not the work that's too much, it's the people. So yeah, I had a hard time with that for a long time, but once I left, I was happy, but I actually completely went into a different field. And that was a bit of a hard transition. Sorry, give me a second to get home and all.
I'm hungry.
Okay, let's see. Oof. Yeah, that's why I ended up leaving the daycare, was because I worked there for 3 years and I never got any of the pay raises that I was promised. And I was promised at the very beginning that there would be room to grow, there would be pay raises, but they kept upping my duties and my pay never reflected that, ever. I was doing all the work of my lead teacher, but I was not respected at all, and I was not compensated for having to do all the extra work. And that was even like the government paperwork and stuff that you have to do. Like, that was doing her lesson plans, like that was everything. And I was also going to college at the same time for early childhood education. So it's like, I went to school and it was childcare. I went to work and it was childcare. Like, I was just surrounded by my work, like, 24/7, and I really started hating my life at that point. And that's why I didn't finish my degree in early childhood education. I got most of the way through. Oh, and then my advisor tried to pull some BS about, oh, you can't take these classes in this specific order. Like, you have to do it this way. And I'm like, but why? Like, why does it matter? They're like, because you have to have, you know, the school experiences for this. And, like, you had to do, like, studies and stuff. And I'm like, I literally do this for a living. I'm like, I already have the experience. Like, I don't need to wait to take this class. Like, I can take them out of order. And they're like, well, you'd have to get board approval, and I couldn't get board approval for it, and so that just... And I was paying for those classes pretty much out of pocket at that point, and I was supposed to have a pay raise to reflect the classes that I had taken and the money I had spent, and I gave them all of my paperwork, but they just kept saying, oh, we're looking into it, and nope. Not once nary a red cent in pay raise. The place I work at now, the pay is not amazing, especially after the mandatory stuff that they pull out, but it's better-ish. I'm making decent money, but like I said, with what they take out, it's just like, oh my gosh. Like, my take-home is pretty bad. My boss is working on getting us pay raises, but she's like, well, I don't know how to, like, go about this. Like, I've already talked to them, like, so many times, and so she had me actually compile data from, our different groups and everything, and she's like, okay, maybe if I present them with, like, a spreadsheet or something. So I literally spent like a good chunk of my afternoon compiling data from all the way from 2019. I was like, I didn't even work here in 2019. But I sat there compiling all the data and crunching all the numbers. I even went as far as to make charts. I'm like, okay, here you go. You got a visual representation of the growth that we've had. The exponential growth of the work. Like, not of the pay, of the work. And, like, they haven't hired any... We have a set amount of positions that we can hire for, and even with the, like, legit exponential growth in the amount of work that we have to do, we have not had... I think... Okay, actually, we've had one. We've had one more spot open up. One. And I can literally show that we have... Like, from 2019, it's like a couple 1,000% more. Yeah, it's a nightmare. It's just one big nightmare. But, like, I do important work, I promise. I promise, if you pay me for it, I'll actually smile at work. Let's see, I want cooking. Season, time to eat, award win. Ah, cooked dishes, no. Cooked dishes given as liked gifts will reward more heart points than before. No, I don't. Likeable cooking. Occasionally a dish will result in a bonus likeable infusion. Yes! Turning them into a universally liked gift. So I think the tier 30 or the... Oh! Hey, they finally have this! Last time I was playing, I was trying to find that, but I couldn't. Cooking herb recipes will reduce by an additional... Yes. Seasoned. Yes. Okay. But the last time I looked at this, we didn't have any of the lower level skills. It was still capped. Prize winning. Actually, that one's not too bad. It's 95. Eh. Okay, so our blacksmithing skill is still capped. Okay. So so that's capped at 45. So this one has 45 and 60. This one's got 45 and 60. 45 and 60. This one caps at 45. Have we... Did they raise it to 45? Or is it... Now I'm confused. I think maybe it was just tiers 1 through 3. I don't know if they had the higher levels. Well, they had to have, because I haven't done any blacksmithing since then. That's... I got the questions. But I could probably go make some more gold. Okay, got that. Shadow flower. I wonder if I have that. I'm such a hoarder, I probably do have it. Well, when you see Lily, give her my love. Let her know that I miss her, and I'm very sorry for all the crap that she's having to go through at work. She's one of my favorite people. Why does work have to be necessary? Why couldn't we have been born heirs and heiresses and just not had to deal with all this BS? Sir, I am going to come use your anvil. I don't know how many... Apparently we had 20 ingots worth. I'm trying to get better about posting the VODs so that people can watch them later. I know it's not the same, but... Okay, let's see. We need greaves and the helmet. Helmet. And the greaves. Yeah. It always sucks because, like, I see people like audio go live and stuff, and I'm like, I'm at work. Like, I can't even watch. But, I mean, just knowing that you guys are, you know, it's one of those, just knowing that you would be watching if you could, like, just makes my heart happy. And I get people are super busy, and I've been bad about streaming lately too. Like, to be perfectly fair, I've been horrible at streaming, and it's honestly because I've been going through a lot. Work has been super stressful, and I'm just, when I'm really like emotional and worked up, I tend to not want to talk to people. I just kind of shut down, and so that's been kind of what's happening is I'm just so, like, mentally exhausted that I'm like, I just don't want to talk to people. And so then I shut myself off, like, off from everybody, and I'm like, it's not healthy behavior, I fully recognize this. But I'm like, I'm just so tired. Oof. Yeah, I do miss seeing her. But I get it. Work is a cruel mistress. But yeah, just it gets so hard to want to talk to people because it feels like it takes so much, like, mental energy. And I told Audio, I was like, you know, the sad thing is, the most random things take too much mental energy now. Like, the other day, going to the store. It was too much for me to put on a pair of pants and leave and go to the store. I did not want to wear pants. I procrastinated leaving the house because I didn't want to wear pants. It was less mental energy to force myself to stand in the shower and shave my legs so I could wear shorts, but I couldn't bring myself to put on pants. I'm just like, I hate pants. That's literally how bad I am. But my idea of what is mentally draining is kind of skewed now. So yeah, apparently pants are too much. Or if I've gone out already and then somebody tells me that I need to go out again, I'm like, I've already been out today. I don't have the energy to go out again. Okay. We will be here giving flowers to people. She's going to experiment with this flower. Well, I mean, a $300 flower. I still like all the townsfolk, and this guy reminds me so much of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. I love him. After the rush of market day, I like to relax. We're friend level 2! What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Chess piece. He sells like rugs and diagrams for rugs. Sometimes he'll sell stuff that we can actually, like, it's donatable. So sometimes you just gotta keep an eye out. Lavender tea, very nice. And he sells clothes every now and then too. You know what, while we have a bit of time left in the evening, let's just cut down some trees. Let's just get some deforestation in for the night. Never have too much lumber. But I very often find myself running out of lumber. Oh, and of course, it's just like nighttime sounds. No music in the middle of the night. It's not even the middle of the night. It's 10 p.m. Although 10 p.m. is normally when I'm like, okay, time to finish getting ready for bed and going to sleep. I'm such an old person. I was like, please tell me I let my animals out. I did. Put that away. That away. I was like, I really don't have very much. At first I saw this, I was like, 117, and I was like, oh wait, 233. That's still not a lot. I must have done an upgrade or something. Just trying to use my Rusev Pacha controls. How long have we been going? 39 minutes. Okay, we still have one more day. Just checking. Wow! That rice, I swear, rice makes so much money. Oh, come on, I wanted the shoes. I wanted the fancy shoes. Oh, crap, we're in winter. I didn't realize we were that close to winter. Oopsies. Okay. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, so that's the helmet and the greaves. Okay, time for an outfit change! Because we're in a new season. Okay, let's actually start with with this. Okay, so we're gonna do a long sleeve. The dress just looks so weird. It's like oddly shapeless. I like the ranger outfit. Oh, that's kind of cute. No, but I really like... what about... Caldosian Traveler's Overcoat. Nah. Nah. Yeah, I think I want that. Oh, what's this? Explorer's jacket? I don't think I've ever worn the Explorer's outfit. Pants. Adventurer's pants. Beekeeper's pants. Those are just regular pants. Okay. Oh, that matches. Okay, let's see. Adventurer's boots, beekeeper's boots, boots, farmer's boots, miner's boots, ranger's boots, short boots. I guess we could... Ooh, that does not match. Yeah, those match horribly. Yeah, we could go brown. Never go brown shoes with a blue suit. Oh my gosh, my brain. Okay. Sorry, tangent. We have some blushy cheeks. Okay, Caldosian Traveler's earrings. Oh. Do the hoops. And then hats. Oh, there is an explorer's hat. Oh, we look like a rancher, which, I mean, I guess we kind of are. I look like a cowgirl. I mean, it's kind of cute. Or a scarf. Oh, that's a headband. Never mind. Okay, we're getting into like some like jazzercise stuff with that. Okay, never mind. We're gonna wear the kind of sort of cowboy. Oh yeah, no, I straight up look like a little cowgirl. I mean, it's kind of cute. Snug bug. Snug is a bug in a rug with a mug, and that mug says #1 bug. Oh my gosh. Do you know what it's like to have a brain that like randomly says crap, or like it'll just bring up things from like the depths of my memory? That was something that I saw on the internet, and I think it was in a comment section or something. And yeah, that's like, I think their mom used to tell them that was, you know, snug as a bug in a rug with a mug, and that mug says #1 bug. Just like, oh, like why does my brain remember that? I mean, it's cute as heck, but alpacas and capybaras. Alpacas and capybaras are now available at Sweetwater Farm. Stop by and take a look if you're interested. I wonder what would happen if you named your farm the same thing as Hayden's farm. Is that possible? Would he... Oh, that would be cool if he had, like, unique dialogue for that. Be like, so, I see that you too have the name Sweetwater Farm. Now I'm curious what would happen. Okay, now comes the time where we spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to feed our animals all friggin' winter. You do get a lot of shiny beads, though, during the winter, because you're stuck hand-feeding your animal. Well, I mean, you can put the food in the trough, but why do that when you can just hand-feed them, and then you can get the shiny beads? Nope, not that one. There we go. Charlie and Shrimp and Athena.
Nice to meet you. I'm Blossom. Yeah, sometimes I feel like my brain, if
if anybody, this is going to be a very obscure thing, but if anybody has ever seen or played Fallout New Vegas, one of the DLCs, Old World Blues, when you go to the Big Empty, they remove your brain, and later on, you can find your brain again, and you can have a conversation with it. Sometimes that's how I feel like I am with my brain. I'm like, I just kind of talk to my brain sometimes, like, why are you doing that? Why are you thinking that? Why do we randomly have things pop into our head? Because like I said, it's the weirdest things. And it'll just be, I'll, be sitting here just, oh, yada, 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 and it'll be like a word or like a phrase, and all of a sudden my brain's going off on a tangent. I'm like, oh, crap. Like the other day, when I said, enlighten me, and my brain immediately started singing Thunderbringer from Epic the Musical. Brain be like that sometimes. Okay, when you see Lily, tell her I say hi, I give her my love. I'm very sorry that her job is being stressful, and I hope that she has a fantastic and restful evening. And TGAF tomorrow. Think I got everything. Okay. Getting all this stuff done. Haven't even left the farm yet.
Incoming ad break.
Okay, that's stored there. I have an extra egg, but I'll just keep hold of it, because I just need to leave the farm. Yep, and we're into all the winter stuff, so now we can get all the winter harvestables. Oh, and we'll be able to get ice cubes. Or ice blocks. That's actually involved in a lot of crafting recipes. Oddly enough. Okay. And so we'll be able to, like, donate all of this stuff. Another new fruit. I go this way. Tall, dark, and mysterious. Talk to Baylor. Golden. Oh, wait. I need to accept that. Golden butter. Okay, as soon as I'm done making regular butter and some mayonnaise, I will go and speak to Baylor. I'm romancing Baylor on my save because, like I said, he reminds me of Howl from Howl's Moving Castle, and he's just cute. But I'm kind of glad that I have multiple saves, so that way I can actually romance different people. Okay, there is Baylor. Oh, hear about the unloading job? Wonderful. Let's get to it. I know the market, Baylor. We won't take charity. I couldn't pull the wool over your eyes if I tried, Nora. I'm making my share off of your order, I assure you. Baylor. I do love our talks, but you'll have to excuse me. I've got business to attend to with Rose. Ugh, you're incorrigible. Thanks for waiting. Sorry to put you in that position of my being out. Why would Nora complain about low prices? Your prices don't seem that low to me. Why would Nora complain about low prices? Why indeed? I'll make sure there's something extra in your payment for today's work. I'm going to finish organizing these. Could you start taking the boxes into the general store? He kind of dodged the question. But he's so, why indeed? I'm like, kind of want to know. Look how strong. And now we're like, we're exhausted. It's the most peculiar thing. I have no idea how he does it, but Baylor's the only one with a supply line into Mistria. Normally that would drive his prices up. But that man, he's selling his goods for well below the market value. Do you think he's selling stolen merchandise? No, he's just a nice guy, which completely reminds me of Howl. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. I think he likes to have this, like, air of mystery about him. Like, he might kind of be a shady guy, but he's really nice. Is he selling stolen goods? I don't even know. $200, not bad. But I think he's just genuinely a nice guy. But he's all like, no, haha, I'm just out for profits. And they're like, right. Got some crocus. Which, okay, a crocus flower is where you get saffron. And I was under the assumption that you could only grow crocus flowers in, like, very hot, arid climates. But every farming sim that I've ever played that has crocus in it, the crocus is a winter flower. Can someone explain this to me? I don't know. Make it make sense. Also, the fact that I can just swim in a completely frigid river and be totally fine. Just hop out and be like, oh, let me go ride my horse. Like, that doesn't seem healthy. But yeah, everything I've ever seen always has crocus as a winter plant, but I thought that it could only be grown in hot, arid climates. Once again, make it make sense. Some snapdragons, some more wintergreen berry. And like the berries and stuff, it's good to keep them because you can unlock cooking recipes that use them. Ooh, an unidentified artifact. Shall we eat? You're getting so much stuff to donate. In fact, I should probably stop by the museum and go donate most of this. That way we're not over inundated when we go towards, like, the beach. Donate this and this and this and this and this and this and this. Look at that, we got almost all of the winter flowers at day 1. Okay, and we need to identify this artifact. And then donate it. Black tablet. Donate black tablet. Ooh, and we almost have the complete set of artifacts. I completely forgot that you can grow plants during the winter, and so I need to go buy seeds and then go get plants. I need to go get seeds and then plant them. Make room. Okay, let's see. We have frost lily, we have poinsettia, we have pomegranate sapling, okay, we have beets, cauliflower, snow peas, and daikon radish. Okay, I think it's 12 long. So we'll get like 24 of each of those, and then like 24. I don't even know how many spots I have to grow things. So we'll start with, what, that's 6 rows. 7, 8. We'll got 12 of those. And then I swear I just harvested a poinsettia, but we'll pick it up. Gosh dang it! No! I accidentally exited instead of purchasing the seeds. Oh, do we even have enough room in our inventory? I don't even think we do. Oopsies. I think we only have 4 inventory slots. Yep. Okay, let's go sell some of this, and then if we have enough spots, I'll actually be able to tell how many spots we have left in the garden. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to use some magic. Okay, so we're gonna sell. Keep that. I don't like selling my flowers. Oh, I have the recipe for pomegranate juice now. So now I have all these ingredients. That can go in there. Okay, we're going to put those in there. Like, we should have plenty of room. Okay, I was right. It is 12 long. It's a good thing the store doesn't close. They just work on the honor system. Oh my gosh. It takes forever. And it uses energy, which I kind of hate that. Like, I'm just throwing seeds on the ground. It shouldn't take energy. Okay. So we have 4 more rows left. I think I'm going to do another 2 rows of the cauliflower, because those tend to sell for a lot of money. I'm just like, don't mind me! 6 days, 4 days... Oh, but I think I can make roasted cauliflower. So that'll increase the profit. And if not, then it is what it is. And then... So there's only one type of sapling you can get in the winter, and that's pomegranate, so I'm getting a pomegranate, or 2 pomegranate saplings. Come on, I just need... Okay, well that kind of screwed me over, but... And then we're gonna start to feel tired. I know. I gotta perform magic now. Okay, and let's see. Magic... Summon rain, pin spell. Okay, we have cast our spell. Okay, change back to that one. Now go to sleep. We did it! Okay, so we finished up. Made hardly any money, spent way more money than we earned. But we did get a lot of stuff to donate. So when we start next time, we'll have a pair of shoes. It's our reward for everything we just did. Why is that such a hard word to say? Reward. Okay, anyhow. That was going to be it for this episode. So I am going to say thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will be back tomorrow with another episode of my Discord Members' Choice.